What's up, y'all? I wanted to come on and talk about Pastor Jamal Bryant announcing his engagement and also the two new accusers who have filed lawsuits against Diddy. So let's get started. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for clicking on the video. I am Sasha Renee. Over here, everything said is alleged and for entertainment purposes. This video is covered by the Copyright Act of 1976, which allows me to criticize and give my opinion. I was shocked to see that Pastor Jamal Bryant announces his engagement to Carrie Turner.
For me. I wanted you to know from me. I want you to know from me. I want you to know from me why it is that I wanted to marry this woman. Is not just because she's beautiful, but because she's brilliant, because she is anointed, and she makes me a better man, and I'm grateful. I wanted to marry her because I wanted her to be the moon, because I don't want there to be a night that I don't see her. I wanted her to be the sun, to be a reminder that the dark season of my life is over. I wanted her to be a rainbow, just to be a reminder that God's promise is still good for my life. And I wanted her to be the rain, to let me know that the harvest is coming. And so for 5 years, you've just had a pastor. But going forward for the rest of my days, you're going to have a first lady. And I'm so grateful. Let me say to you, New Birth, we are a family.
So once this video was posted, I ran to the comments to see what they had to say. I found it all interesting because I had just watched Tasha K expose him again. Shout out to Tasha K. Recently, she was live talking about how she saw him at a restaurant in her neighborhood. She says, by the look on his face, he recognized her as well and was shocked to see her in such a nice area. She says that's where she lives, so he was in her neck of the woods. Apparently, or according to Tasha K, he seemed to be on a date with a man. Then the next day, instead of responding to Tasha K's accusations, he announces an engagement to a woman. Anyway, here's Miss Turner on her IG showing off that fabulous ring. It's beautiful. And yes, she is the same woman who he was accused of being involved with by Monique Samuels. He denied it then as well. This was while he was allegedly pretending to be back in a relationship with Giselle. Giselle and Jamal were married from 2002 to 2009, and they share 3 daughters together. Grace, who is 19, the twins, Angel and Adore, who are 18. The lady that he's engaged to is Carrie Turner, who is a pastor, speaker, author, scholar, and entrepreneur. But just in case you forgot, let's get into Monique's binder and that yellow dress.
But he's definitely been talking to another woman, and it's clear conversations. And if you'd like to see him, I got him in my little receipt book right here. 410 Jamal Bryant.
Is that his phone number?
Yeah, that's his phone number.
So while you sitting over here having fake fraudulent relationships with your ex, your kids ain't even happy about it. You sitting up here sitting like a darn fraud, bringing a different man onto the reunion every freaking year. I hope he's sitting behind you this year, Pastor Holy Whore.
Ooh.
Since you want to keep calling my husband Big Boy, your pastor boyfriend is slinging his big D all around his congregation, even in Atlanta as we speak, and you know it. You know it. You're a fraud.
Any reaction to this?
Of course she doesn't have a reaction because she knows it's true.
Andy tried his best to have Giselle's back, but the look on her and Robin's face said it all. How convenient. You all are a couple and getting married. And it sounds like from that video, the church is in full support. It's all a little weird for me. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. So moving on to Young Miami. It looks like she has had enough and has unfollowed the diddler. And the rumor is she has gotten back with her daughter's father, 808 Southside. I don't know the details as to why they were not already a couple, but I wish them the best, especially if it's a good situation for their child. Meek Mill unfollowed Diddy as well. Some speculate it was because of the 2 lawsuits against Diddy that have recently surfaced with some of the same accusations as before. CNN reported last Thursday that April Lampros says she met Diddy in 1994 while she was a student at New York's Fashion Institute of Technology. According to the complaint filed in New York and obtained by CNN, Lampros accuses Combs of 4 instances of SA. I won't get into the details of all 4. The bottom line is this: the suit further accuses the rap mogul of battery, assault, negligent infliction of emotional distress, and violation of the victim's gender-motivated violence protection law. The filing has not been reviewed yet by the county clerk. Lampros gave CNN a statement on Thursday, which reads, she is confident that justice will prevail and the veil will be removed so no other woman will have to endure what she did. Her lawsuit is the 8th against Combs since November, the 7th directly accusing him of SA. One of the 8 lawsuits filed by former girlfriend Cassie Ventura has been settled. Another lawsuit accused his son Christian Combs of SA, and Sean Combs is accused of aiding and abetting in that lawsuit as well. Lampros has shared with Combs that she wanted to work in the fashion industry, and she basically says he promised to mentor her, introduce her to music and fashion industry executives, and to help her find work. But the lawsuit claims what Mr. Combs displayed as kind gestures quickly manifested into aggressive, coercive, and an AB relationship based on X. In the first encounter in 95, she alleges that Combs pressured her to drink at a New York City bar and then later at a hotel, with the night ending in her being allegedly raped. She claims that she pleaded with Mr. Combs to stop. She woke up the next morning nude, sore, and confused as to what had happened. During another incident, they were in a parking garage, and she claims that he demanded she perform oral X in front of a parking attendant, which left her feeling shocked, morally depleted, embarrassed, and in physical agony because Mr. Combs violently yanked her head down to his knee level. Afterwards, Lampros attempted to leave and distance herself from Combs, and he immediately switched his approach and became angry, threatening, and forceful, according to her. Combs has developed this mobster persona, and she was afraid of him. One night in 96, he allegedly forced Lampros and one of his former girlfriends who she says is Kim Porter, to take an illegal substance and to have X together while he pleasured himself. She says she felt disgusted, ashamed, and embarrassed and couldn't believe what had happened. It happened again the beginning of 2001, and as a result, Lampros has suffered and continues to suffer harm, including physical injury, severe emotional distress, humiliation, anxiety. More recently, Lampros says she was told that Combs had in the past recorded them having X without her knowing. And then showed it to multiple people according to the lawsuit. Combs had a temper and often threatened to harm her if she didn't act according to his demands, talk to other men, or didn't take his phone calls. Lampros claimed he was a tyrant. She was also not allowed to talk about her relationship with Combs to anyone. She felt that if she disobeyed him, he would take away her dreams of pursuing a career in his world. Diddy would also threaten to blacklist her in the industry if she tried to mess with him in any way. Lampros's dreams and everything she's been working hard for was in the palm of his hand. The suit was filed by her attorney, Tyrone Blackburn, who also represents others who have filed lawsuits against Diddy, including Rodney Jones as well as Grace O. Marquez, the woman who accused his son Christian of assault. Defendants named in the suit also include Bad Boy and Arista Records and Sony Music Entertainment. Lampros was an intern for Arista Records during at least one of the alleged assaults, according to the lawsuit. The complaint alleges that Arista Records enabled the SA by placing Diddy in a position of authority and failing to protect Lampros. CNN has sought comments from representatives from Diddy, Bad Boy Records, Arista Records, and Sony Music Entertainment. The latest lawsuit comes just 2 days after former model and winner of MTV's 1998 Model Mission competition, Crystal McKinney, accused Combs of rugging and sexually assaulting her in a lawsuit. It also comes after CNN released exclusive surveillance footage that showed Diddy physically attacking his then girlfriend Cassie Ventura in 2016. Combs is a target of a federal investigation carried out by a Department of Homeland Security team that handles human trafficking crimes. According to a senior federal law enforcement official briefed on the investigation, there has been no finding of criminal or civil liability with any of these allegations, said Aaron Dyer, who is Diddy's attorney, after the musicians' homes were searched in March as a part of the investigation. Mr. Combs is innocent and will continue to fight every single day to clear his name. Y'all drop down in the comments and let me know what y'all think. Be sure to like and subscribe for more videos, and I'll catch you on the next one. Alright, bye.